Most drop-offs begin before you say a word because the title didn't tell the students to care. Today, we're going to fix that. In 5 minutes, you'll get a simple technique so your students lean in and don't tune out. I've spent almost 20 years working in the classroom and understanding how students learn. Now, I'm taking that experience and connecting it with tons of creators out there to figure out the best way to go from educator to educreator. Pair your title and your first visual together. Think of them as a package deal, TNT, if you will, title and thumbnail. Your thumbnail is going to be your first opportunity to do that with a visual, but your title plays an important role as well. If you throw a title out there that's just descriptive, you're going to lose people quicker than you can say anything else. It's very important as you think about the way you're presenting information to think about it from the audience's lens. Who wants to go ahead and click on something that says Activity 1 Overview? That's not where you want to be. You want to be somewhere that says something along the lines of, if you want to do better on assignment X, click here. That's better. It's not quite there. However, if we kind of remix that and work on it, we can come up with something like this. If you want to get better at your next assignment in 5 minutes, click here. That gives them a sense of urgency and understanding of what you're going to be covering in that particular video. And it's a heck of a lot better than assignment 1 overview. Clarity beats clever every time, especially when it comes to connecting with your students. It's fantastic if you come up with a really wordy title that sounds interesting and you think is just brilliant. However, if the student doesn't understand it, or worse, if it doesn't even make sense, but it sounds cool, that's not going to win you any points in terms of connecting with your students. State your objective, state your title in plain language, direct, and keep it as short as possible to make sure that students understand what they're in for. The worst thing you can do is promise them one thing and deliver another. If you can't actually impact their life in the next 5 minutes, don't tell them you're going to. If you can, front load that because that's what they care about. Make sure that you're putting it in a package that actually is appealing. There's a reason that there is an entire industry built around flashy wrapping paper. Flashy wrapping paper can be really interesting and pull people in. A few clarity first titles that you could consider. Master rate making in 15 minutes. Keep readers reading. Anything that's along those lines that drives people's attention and interest is going to be a win for you in the title category. Idea is greater than wording. Make sure that your title, your hook, and your thumbnail are all working in the same direction. It doesn't matter if you have phenomenal content 3 minutes into the video if folks never make it there. Also, before you start wordsmithing and revising, make sure that you have a solid concept before moving forward. There's nothing worse than pouring hours into trying to make an idea work, only to find out that the idea wasn't going to work to begin with. No title can save that. Once your idea is solid, think about the other pieces that build around that idea. Here's a clue. Students love numbers. Give them numbers, they'll be attracted to it from the very beginning. If you're going to help them prepare for their next assignment and get an A in the next 15 minutes, you can use that to your advantage in the title. If there are 3 things that help them better understand the reading or make sure that they make progress on that next great writing assignment, those are the types of things to lead with because numbers sell. A few examples here. 3 moves to raise your quiz scores or improve your next paper in 20 minutes. Those are clear, concrete items, and they set the expectation early on. An audience call out can set the tone early and make sure that people that click on the video are actually the intended people to click on that video. There's nothing worse than clicking on a video that you think is for you and finding out, oh, really, this doesn't apply to me at all. That's the quickest way to get your audience to tune out, disconnect, and not be interested. If you have a special video, let's say it's for a subsection of your students, make sure that you call that out so that your established students don't get confused. If that video is for new lab partners or it's to grow a certain aspect of the course, maybe people who are struggling with titles, Make sure that it's clear so your students know when they click, it's for me. Does anyone want to click on Assignment 1 Overview? No. How about improve your score in 5 minutes or less? Now I'm interested. Now I'm going to click, not because you tell me I have to, but because I really want to know how to improve my assignment in 5 minutes or less. There's a difference between, oh, I have to click on this because my instructor said it's important, and, oh, it's really interesting. I wonder if I'll be able to actually improve my writing in the next 5 minutes. They're going to click on it. They're going to understand what they're getting, and you're going to deliver.